Hello, and welcome to another edition of Creative Possibilities with CFB Promotional Products. Today I'm here with Justin, who's going to talk about some items that we may not necessarily think as good promotional products, but they are definitely a staple within the industry and great for employee recognition and celebrations and fundraising and all of the different ideas that you may not necessarily think of these products. So welcome, Justin.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to be on.
And the better part of this interview is this supplier actually has domestic production, which is really, really nice to know. So, Justin, why don't you tell us a little bit about your product lines and some of the products that fall within each of the different categories and how we might be able to use them?
So our company is a custom manufacturer of metal products. So we make items such as lapel pins, keychains, bottle openers, challenge coins, medals. We have things like cocktail picks, money clips, golf tools, 3D figurines, and more. So we really have a wide variety of products. We have almost 750 customizable products. Our product line, so often clients ask us about different industries and about use cases, but truly we see across the board. Our product line is 100% custom items. So we truly believe that any single event, any giveaway, any end user, we could find something that's going to fit their need. So I'll start off with lapel pins and how those are used often. So a lot of the times, lapel pins, you guys might think of them for major anniversaries, which pins are often done for. A lot of companies do them for years of service. So to show appreciation for employees for how many years they've been there. So maybe they get one on their first day, maybe they get one after their first year, after 5 years, after 10, after 15, after 20. It really shows how a company appreciates. Then employees collect them, they pass it on through generations, and it really makes for great memories of your company, of their time working there. So that's something we see very, very often. Another way that a lot of companies use lapel pins is to show initiatives that they support. So a lot of the time, you guys can't necessarily do a new t-shirt, a new sweater, a new hat, a new jacket for every single initiative you might support because, this month it might be a mental health awareness, next month it might be breast cancer awareness, and so on and so forth. So every single week, every single month, almost every single day, there's a new amazing initiative that you guys are supporting in your city, in your state, in your country. And having a lapel pin with your logo and then showing your support is just a great way to boost morale in an office, to kind of improve office culture of what you're supporting and what the company stands for. And then anything client facing, it shows that clientele in that city that, hey, this company is doing their part to support breast cancer awareness initiatives, or this company is doing their job to support the prevention of a domestic abuse or a domestic violence. So it's a really nice way to build rapport within a community, and companies use these to give their clients and give their employees these products so that they're spreading awareness and they're spreading support, in turn helping your company with their brand image, with your customer loyalty, with your employee pride, and with your general marketing initiatives.
And the collecting is something that, as you were speaking, it made me think of because you can also encourage anticipation. If your company or your organization does an event every year or a couple times a year, you can do a different design and make it like a limited edition thing. And the first couple of people that show up, like the first 200 or whatever, and encourage the excitement around it to see what kind of creativity they come up with the pin design, but also they give the ability to collect it and look forward to coming in future years to add to their collection.
Absolutely. We also see companies who, if they have, other companies coming to visit, clients coming to visit, if they have offices in different regions around the world or around the US, when they're meeting employees from other regions or other countries, they're trading lapel pins. So a lot of companies will collect, different areas, and it's just a cool memento to have. You know, you could use the idea of like Olympic pins. Those are such a massive item, and you know, during the Olympics, probably millions of pins are sold. But it goes the same with other companies. You know, so many people I see collecting so many different companies' types of pins, and you know, it could be companies like a McDonald's or like a Coca-Cola. But in your area, you know, your companies are so reputable, and people love, you know, that you're in their area, and there's such a good history that your company's branding and pins and image could also be collected.
But you also work with like ornaments and coins as well, right?
For sure. So we do, you know, we could make anything like, you know, that you could think of. Our motto is yes, we can do it, because we truly take your idea, your vision, your image, and we bring it to reality. And I want to show you how every single piece is started. So every single piece, so our products, I'm going to backtrack a little bit. Our products are made of lead-free zinc or lead-free pewter. So those are the two main types of construction with our products. Lead-free zinc for most products, it's a less expensive metal, it's durable, and it's really easy to use. And then pewter for certain other items, maybe 3D products are made out of pewter because it's a softer metal. And certain companies want to do something in pewter if they maybe have a higher budget, or they're doing a higher end giveaway. Pewter generally has a higher perceived value than zinc, but overall, custom products have a really high perceived value because of their customization. So we basically will take your idea, your image, we will provide you a free virtual, and then this is what every product is made from. So it's literally bricks of zinc like this. So you're taking bricks of zinc, we're melting it, and then we're casting it to be your logo, your shape, your style. So I'm going to show you a couple different examples here of custom casted pieces that all came from this brick of zinc. So here I have two examples of lapel pins. So this example is showing for a Parkland County. It was for 40 years. So they were doing years of service, and they luckily had an employee who was there for 40 years, which is awesome. It's, you know, it's pretty rare to have somebody or to have many employees for 40 years at one company, but we do see people 50 years, even 60 years sometimes, which is really, really cool. This is another example of a lapel pin that was made for a police force. So just a really nice way to, you know, show your support for the community, you know, keep your brand image open and out there, and just really great marketing pieces. Here's another 3D piece, or sorry, piece that was made out of that same brick. So this is a 3D keychain. So this is a keychain that looks like a gavel. So you can see here, it's Harvard Law School is the logo on it. And it's literally a gavel, you know, that like a judge would use to kind of promote that idea of law. Here's another similar style, but this is a much larger piece. This is more of a paperweight. So this was a custom like kind of hammer or gavel. I'm not exactly sure what this was made for. It looks kind of like Lord of the Rings or something like that, but I can't promise you that's what it is. But it is a really cool, unique item that's, you know, made from the same brick. We could also do things like custom coasters. So here you could see this was made for the NBA. It's a custom coaster, and you could see all the detail, how sharp it is. So none of our pieces are stock. It's really, and the beauty of that is that we're manufacturing it all domestically. So it's a fast turnaround time. It's very competitive pricing, and there's no inventory because everything is made out of bricks. It's an unlimited inventory. So what this was on one side, it was an NBA logo with like, you know, this nice kind of texture. And the other side was, they broke an attendance record in 2005, 2006. So pretty old piece. They broke attendance of 23 million, I guess, guests in arenas. I'm sure they're far surpassed that now, but yeah, really cool piece, really good collectible. And yeah, speaking of, you know, breaking records, I have another idea of what a company did with one of our pieces. So this is a kind of like a 3D figurine. This was given to employees of a company when they passed $2 billion in profitability. So they made a really nice piece. It's double-sided. All of this is made out of the same style brick. So it's really anything that you could think of, we will create, and we will also, you know, help you guys come up with the ideas. So we're the experts. We do this we do hundreds of projects a day. You could see behind me some other really unique projects, but every single item that we do is unique and is cool. One more item I'm going to show you is custom divot tools. So we make custom divot tools for golf events, for corporate giveaways. So basically, it's a divot tool that any golfer uses when they're golfing to fix their divots. You could also clip it to your hat or clip it to your side. There's a clip on it, and it's a ball marker. So you pop it out when you're trying to mark your spot of your ball. You mark it, you put it down, and then you put it back on. It's a really nice piece, really useful, really functional, really, really great corporate giveaway. And, huge during the summertime in basically every city. And in some cities and states, it's big year round. If you have golf year round in your city, it's a great corporate giveaway. If you're sponsoring a company and they're doing a golf event, it's nice for them to give away items with your logo. So it spreads ideas and it spreads awareness of your brand. So really, really great and useful functional marketing tool.
Very cool. And I see that some of them, are the basic metal and it's simple but elegant, but then there's others that incorporate the colors. So tell us a little bit about the decoration capabilities and the possibilities that exist within the decoration side of stuff.
Sure. So every single item at the start is custom casted. So it starts off having no color in it. It's just this kind of zinc color, and I'm sorry, it's heavy. So it's this kind of like silvery color. Then every single piece will be plated. So we could plate it in a variety of different finishes. So your classic gold, silver, and copper, or bronze, if you want to go with the the Olympic verbiage. We could also within gold, silver, and copper, we could do either antique looking or we could do shiny looking. So this would be an example of an antique gold, and this would be an example of a shiny gold. So it's really up to you what look and what style you want, but both are options. And then we could also do a black nickel plating. So if your logo or your product is going to have a lot of black in it, we could actually plate the whole thing in black and then add colors. So that's the plating. And then as far as the actual colors go, there's a bunch of different options for adding color to your piece. You could either do a color fill, which is basically we're hand filling each color into your piece. You could also do a pad print. So you could do a pad print, and that's basically done on like either very, very small details. So to avoid filling it with color and then, it being very close together, we'll do a pad print because it could often become a cleaner. Or we could also do photo art. So what photo art is that is taking an image of your choosing, shrinking it and adapting it to fit our piece perfectly. So that's what we use when we're doing a photo, or if something has a lot of gradient in it and stuff like that. So those are the three main types of decoration. We could also do things like laser engraving and personalization and all those sorts of things. If you want to put your names or your initials on something, like on a luggage tag, for example, or a golf bag tag, some clients like to do that. They'll put initials or they'll put names. But so yeah, I mean, it's really our color fill, pad printing, and then 4-color process photo art decoration.
Very neat. Which just shows you the vast diversity within the product line and the custom possibilities. And so like the goal is have a conversation, tell us what you're looking to do. And, between, your goals and your wishes and then our capabilities, will definitely come up with a creative idea that makes you stand out, have a souvenir or whatever it is that you're looking to give to your audience. But the first step is to give us a call. So if you want to discuss a project, give me a call. My name is Linda, and you can reach me at 856-513-6610. Until next time, keep on watching and keep on dreaming of those possibilities. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.